There's this unnamed US military operative everyone calls the mother. She's got a thing going on with two guys, Adrian Lovell, a former SAS Marine, and Hector Alvarez, an arms dealer. Crazy, right? Well, turns out she gets knocked up and she's not sure who the daddy is. Messy situation. But here's the kicker. She finds out that both of these dudes are involved in some serious child trafficking business. That's messed up. Like, really messed up. So what does the mother do? She goes straight to the FBI, spills the beans, and offers to be an informant. Talk about a plot twist. Get ready to encounter enigmatic puzzles, face heart-pounding challenges, and dive deep into the realm of suspense. Don't keep this epic adventure to yourself. Spread the word among your friends and family because The Mother is a movie that mystery and adventure fans simply cannot afford to miss. Grab your popcorn, get ready for some edge-of-your-seat excitement, and let The Mother take you on an unforgettable ride of suspense and thrills. So here's the scoop. While the mother is getting grilled by the FBI special agent named William Cruz at a safe house, Lovell goes all Rambo on the place. Crazy, right? Cruz ends up catching a bullet and gets himself wounded. And the rest of the FBI crew doesn't make it out alive. Talk about a disaster. But guess what? The mother comes to the rescue and saves Cruz's sorry butt. And get this, she even whips up a time-delayed bomb to take care of Lovell. Talk about badass. Now things take a turn for the worse. Lovell tracks her down in the bathroom and goes all stabby-stabby. But just when you think it's all over, the explosion knocks him out cold. Boom! After that whole crazy ordeal, the mother finds herself in the hospital, ready to pop. She ends up giving birth to a baby girl, but way earlier than expected. That's some intense stuff right there. Alright, so here's what goes down. SAIC Eleanor Williams, the bigwig FBI agent, drops a bombshell on the mother. Turns out Lovell's body has gone missing, like poof, vanished into thin air. And get this, her newborn baby girl is gonna be placed with a foster family to keep her safe. Tough break. But the mother knows deep down that it's the best move for her kid. So, even though she's not thrilled about it, she begrudgingly gives up her parental rights. Now check this out. The mother pays a visit to Cruz, the wounded FBI agent. She lays down some ground rules. Her kid's gonna have a normal life. No crazy stuff. She wants a photo every year on her birthday, just to keep tabs, you know? And here's the kicker. Cruz better give her a call if the girl's ever in danger. Gotta protect her at all costs. So what does the mother do next? She pulls a disappearing act and holes up in a remote cabin in Alaska for the next 12 years. Talk about going off the grid, right? But then, out of the blue, Cruz reaches out and wants to meet up in Ohio. Sounds like things are about to get interesting. Cruz drops a bombshell on the mother, telling her that the ATF raided some of Alvarez's crew down in Mexico. And get this, they found a picture of her daughter, Zoe, in the mix. That's bad news, because it means those guys are onto the mother. Yikes. So, the mother starts keeping an eye on Zoe while she's playing at a park, just to be safe. But things take a turn for the worse when Hector's goons swoop in and snatch the poor kid. Can you believe it? Talk about a nightmare. But here's where things get crazy. The mother unleashes her inner action hero and starts taking down those goons left and right. She's a force to be reckoned with, and in the chaos, she and Cruz manage to escape the cops. Smooth moves, I tell you. Now, Cruz thinks this whole kidnapping business is just about money, like a ransom situation. But the mother, she's got a gut feeling. She knows deep down that it was all a ploy to draw her out of hiding. This situation just went from bad to worse, my friend. Hold on tight. Our dynamic duo, the mother and Cruz, jet off to Havana, Cuba, hoping to find a lead on where Zoe might be. They get lucky and nab Tarantula, who spills the beans that Zoe's held captive at Hector's place, which they call the plantation. Sounds intense, right? So, the mother and Cruz hatch a plan to infiltrate Hector's fortress. They're like secret agents on a mission. They storm the place, guns blazing, and manage to rescue Zoe. Talk about a heart-pounding rescue. But hold on tight, because the action's not over yet. The mother, fueled by a mix of anger and determination, takes matters into her own hands. She goes toe-to-toe with Hector himself, and, spoiler alert, she comes out on top. Yup. She takes him out, cold as ice. Boom! What a roller coaster ride. The mother is one fierce lady, and she's not messing around when it comes to protecting her loved ones. As the mother and Zoe are heading home together, something clicks for Zoe. She looks into the mother's eyes and it hits her like a ton of bricks. She realizes that the mother is actually her birth mom. Mind blown. But here's where things take a bittersweet turn. The mother, being all selfless and stuff, decides to part ways with Zoe and let Cruz take her back to her foster parents. It's a tough call, but she believes it's for the best. Gotta give her credit for making a tough choice. Now, just when you think everything might settle down, Lavelle shows up out of the blue. He manages to intercept them like he's some sort of action movie villain. But fear not, because the mother swoops in to save the day. She grabs Zoe and make a daring escape. Talk about adrenaline rush. But here's the heart-wrenching part. Lavelle, all angry and vengeful, goes and does something unthinkable. He kills Cruz. The mother figures out that Zoe won't be safe if they go back home. So she takes her to the cabin. It's a secluded spot where they can lay low. But here's the thing. Zoe isn't exactly thrilled about the idea. She's reluctant, you know. But as time goes by, something pretty cool happens. The mother starts teaching Zoe all sorts of survival skills. It's like their own little training camp. Slowly but surely, they start to bond. It's a special connection that grows between them. But then, things take a turn for the worse. The mother gets wind that Adrian is coming for them, and she knows she has to do something to protect Zoe. So here's the tough part. She decides to leave Zoe in the care of Johns, an old army buddy. It's a tough call, and Zoe is upset, feeling abandoned once again by her own mom. It's a real punch in the gut. But don't worry, John steps up and gives Zoe some solid advice. He tells her to look at the mother's actions, not just her words. It's a way to help her see the bigger picture. Zoe stumbles upon a letter from the mother, and it's a total game changer. In that letter, the mother spills the beans and explains that every single thing she's ever done was for Zoe's sake. Talk about a major revelation. So what does Zoe do? She decides to go back to the cabin and join forces with the mother. It's like a tag team against the attackers, you know? They're not going down without a fight. Now, brace yourself for the final showdown. Lavelle and his goons come face to face with our dynamic duo. But guess what? The mother unleashes her fury and takes down every single one of Lavelle's men. She's a force to be reckoned with, and then it's time for the ultimate showdown. The mother goes head-to-head with Lavelle himself. It's a clash of titans, a battle to end all battles. Lavelle manages to grab Zoe while the mother is knocked out, and he zooms off in his getaway vehicle. But hold on tight, because the mother ain't going down without a fight. She takes out her sniper rifle, and bam! She snipes Lavelle, putting an end to that villain. With her former buddies out of the picture, the mother decides it's time to bring Zoe back to her adoptive family. They'll provide her with a safe and stable life. It's a tough call, but sometimes it's for the best. Now here's where things get interesting. The mother doesn't need to hide anymore. She can step out of the shadows and keep an eye on Zoe from a distance. It's like being a guardian angel, watching over her without being too involved. We hope you had a blast immersing yourselves in the captivating world of The Mother. Be sure to smash that like button and spread the word among your fellow mystery and adventure enthusiasts. Trust us, they won't want to miss out on this mind-bending journey. Stay tuned for more updates and engaging discussions about the latest and greatest in mystery blockbusters and thrilling tabletop quests. May your clues be clever and your discoveries be rewarding until we reunite once more in the realms of magic and enigma. Thanks for joining us, and may your path be filled with intrigue and excitement in The Mother.